Hello and welcome back to another Chef Goon Draft League video. Today we've got a battle between Burrboy and Slirty. Burrboy is bringing Appletun, Cinderace, Galarian Corsola, Gyarados, Clefable, and Colossal, while Slirty's bringing Jellicent, Cloyster, Rhydon, Galarian Darmanitan, Eldegoss, and Sylveon. It's going to be a really interesting match. Here we see Burrboy lead off with Colossal and Slirty lead with the Jellicent. Now, Colossal is 4 times weak to the water attacks, which I'm assuming Jellicent is probably going to go for a Scald or something along those lines. He could also predict and switch out into something that he might think is going to come in instead. Here we see Burrboy make the Appletun play as he predicts the water attack to come out. 30 goes for the mid-ground play and hits the Hex. Just get a little bit damage off on potential switch in. It's revealed here that Appletun is leftovers. Have to assume that Jellicent is also leftovers. Going for the Leech Seed here to get a little bit of extra healing off, predicting the Jellicent to switch out. Now, this is the final match that we've got for our Week 1 rounds. See a Will-O-Wisp against the Appletun. It's not going to do a whole bunch. It is a special attacker. Jellicent does dodge the Leech Seed though, so 1 extra turn of healing that Slirty doesn't have to worry about. He keeps going for Leech Seed. If I had to guess, Slirty's probably going to bring something in that can block the Leech Seed, such as the Eldegoss. Maybe even just bring in the Galarian Darmanitan to threaten the Appletun out. It'll be interesting to see, assuming that the Darmanitan is either banded or choice scarfed, because we didn't see it. It's usually lead if it's the Zen mode type. Let's see what he chooses here. Goes into his Cloyster. Now, that was a risky switch in. He assumed that Burrboy was going to go for the Leech Seed again, so now he can get off a Shell Smash. However, Cloyster is weak to the Apple Acid, which Appleton's running. So, kind of an odd switch in. He could also just go for an Icicle Spear here. Threatens out the Appletun regardless. Lots of animations happening at the end of the turn, which is unfortunate because there is a 20-minute timer, so it's going to be something that they take into account. Both of them have fairly defensive teams, so it's going to be hard for them to get rolling through this. Galarian Corsola comes out on the predicted Icicle Spear. Slirty goes for the Shell Smash to get that Cloyster boosted up. Now, even after a Shell Smash, it's not going to be able to do a whole bunch of damage to Galarian Corsola. Especially with the Curse Body ability, it means that the 5 hits from Cloyster's Icicle Spear or Rock Blast, it's probably going to get disabled. It's going to be really hard to work around that. Now, he opts to go for a Strength Sap here to get back up to full, so he can tank the next one and then potentially go for a Will-O-Wisp, I assume. So he's going to do right around half, maybe a little bit more. Yep, there's that Curse Body trigger, so Icicle Spear is not going to be able to be used, so he could even just bring in the Appletun here if he expects the Cloyster to have like Liquidation or something like that as his 4th attack. Strength Sap, heal back up to full. Okay, he's not going to be able to do that again, so it's a real threat with that Corsola. Again, lots of animations happening at the end of the turn, so let's see if they can fight through that. Burrboy opting to get up to his Stealth Rocks now. I've had to assume Slirty's going for a switch here, seeing that the Cloyster is not going to be able to do any damage to that Galarian Corsola. Looking at his team, it doesn't really seem like he has much that can really threaten that. Maybe he has like a Sword Stance on the Rhydon, but even then, if this is a max HP, max defense Galarian Corsola, it's going to be a real wall for Slirty to get through. Now, there is potential that it's like a setup Sylveon, in which case he could actually get through the Corsola that way. Only problem, though, is if the Cinderace is packing Gunk Shot, which I believe it is, then that'll take out the Sylveon in 1 shot guaranteed. There's that Stealth Rocks as 30 switches in the Eldegoss potentially trying to get up a leech seed of his own, because he's going to get the rapid spin from that once he switches out the Corsola. Stun Spore, okay. So now there's a chance that the Corsola will not be able to stop the Cloyster. Will-O-Wisp on the Eldegoss, not going to be doing much. Just a little bit damage. Let's see if it's leftovers even. Or no, I think leftovers goes on before the burn, so we're not going to see that at all. Leech Seed on Corsola. Full para, so not going to be having to take anything here. Okay, so it is leftovers. So both Mons sitting at full. Corsola down a little bit. It is pretty much locked into being an Eviolite. This is unevolved, so it's his best defensive option. Takes a peek at his team, but opts to stay in to get a little bit of damage off. Nightshade. Aromatherapy gets rid of its own burn. There's going to be some real work that has to be done with these teams if they're going to break each other's walls. Now, a potential way for Burrboy to win is to get in that Gyarados and go for Dragon Dance. Looks like through that it can actually break through the entirety of the team, bearing if he has an attack to kill the Eldegoss. Let's see, he's going to opt to switch out here. Looking at Colossal, but doesn't seem like it's going to be the best choice. That is a Scarfed Cinderace. I wonder what he was optioning to outspeed. I guess if he was worried about the Galarian Darmanitan being Scarfed itself, then the Cinderace could actually put in work there, being able to outspeed and Pyro Ball to knock out Corsola. Jellicent comes back out. A little bit of damage from the rocks, but not too much. Is that water type? Cinderace here. Yeah, he's gonna have to either U-turn or just hard switch. Probably U-turn just so he can get that extra damage. I believe it does have U-turn, although I'm not sure why he would be hard switching here. Maybe just to make Slirty think that it's not U-turn? Although I don't see much reason there. Appletun comes out. Will-O-Wisp not going to do anything, is already burned. And the animations at the end of each of these turns is really killing these players' time. Looks like already we're at the 8-minute mark of the game. So I have to do 12 minutes right now. No Mons really injured. There's a couple of burns, but most of them right around full. So definitely a completely different game than what we've seen from any of the other players this week. Apple Acid is going to be a huge chunk of damage. Yep, with that special defense drop, he can definitely kill it with the next hit, I believe. And it's going to be close with that leftovers healing. So a good option that Slirty could go for here is just to get in the Galarian Darmanitan. Sylveon's another option also, as Appletun can't really do anything against that. Also threatens it out if it has like the Mystical Fire. It's going to be dropping his special attack, so Appletun won't be able to do anything there. He does bring in the Cloyster. Odd choice, as he saw that the Apple Acid was going to be coming out. I guess just opting for a sack here to get in the Galarian Darmanitan for free. So right now, both teams almost to full. Appletun at half, and the Cloyster is knocked out. Very interesting that he sacked that there, but I guess he really just wanted this Darmanitan to come in. Now, if you're Burrboy, you have to get this Appletun away. This is one of your strongest walls against his team. So if he's taking an Icicle Shard or a Icicle Crash here, it's going to be a massive amount of damage. That would definitely kill the Appletun. Look at that size difference on this Pokemon. When you look at them in the viewer, you think that Appletun is huge and Darmanitan is like smallish, but up on the screen, Appletun is about half the size of a person, so pretty funny to see those. See an earthquake. I guess trying to catch the Cinderace coming in. Going for a Will-O-Wisp. There's no way he keeps Darmanitan in here though. Could just bring out the Eldegoss again, because we saw that the Galarian Corsola can't really do much to that. Alright, pulls that away. Brings in Sylveon. Yep. Alright, let's see what kind of set this is. Looking over his team, it seems as though the Sylveon should be a setup sweeper. Maybe Calm Mind or... well, it's leftovers, so that kind of takes away the option for it to be a throat spray variant. Alright, pulling out Corsola. Oh, opting to stay in. Let's see, this could be the downfall for it. Hyper Voice. Will that take him down? Oh, very close. Very close. Nightshade, get a little bit of chip there. When they're scaled down to level 50 for these matches, Nightshade is guaranteed 50 each time. Burn leftovers, still not doing much. See, if you're Burrboy, you probably just sack the Corsola here. No real reason to switch out. Alright, that's Corsola gone. Let's see if he just brings in the Cinderace to get the Gunk Shot off. Hopefully Slirty's done enough research to see that Cinderace does learn Gunk Shot. So he's going to go for, yep. I do see that it has U-turn, so not sure about that play earlier, but maybe he had some thought behind it. Alright, Cinderace. Let's see, he could be predicting. Yep, looks like he's predicting he's going to go for that U-turn. Slirty's best options. It looks like Rhydon. Rhydon's going to be his best tank against this thing. So then it looks like Burrboy will be able to punish with the U-turn and get in the Gyarados. Alright, it's coming down to the wire for this time. It looks like they have about 7 minutes left. It's going to be hard. Both of them just down one Pokemon, so still a lot to get through if they're trying to get through a whole team here. Yep, Rhydon's his option. Here comes the U-turn. He's got to do something about those rocks soon. That's going to start wearing down on his team too much. U-turn. I had to assume the Gyarados. Appletun. Okay, I guess it's a max HP, max defense Appletun then. Let's see, so Slirty's options with the Rhydon could be... ooh, this guy kind of threatens him out. We see Burrboy going for the recover though, as he predicts a switch. Yep, Rhydon goes away. Into Eldegoss again. Looks like he is going to try to get rid of those rocks now that Corsola is gone. Recover back to full. Close to it anyway. Yep, up to full. This is going to be a hard match for them both to get through. Right now, neither of them really exerting a whole bunch of pressure. Can opt to go for Draco Meteor. Let's see how much that'll do to the Eldegoss. It'll tell us what kind of Eldegoss it is as well. Alright, let's see. Especially defensive. Alright, well. Looks like Appletun's not doing much here, so. Looks like Eldegoss has got some pre-reign into what it wants to go for. With Appletun in front of it, though, it's kind of hard to say if he wants to go for like a Leech Seed. If I were in his shoes, I would go for a Leech Seed just to expect a switch in. Let's get a little bit of extra chip. Cinderace comes out here. Let's see what Slirty chose. Aromatherapy. Okay. So got rid of that burn off of the Sylveon. That makes me want to think that it is a setup sweeper, based on the way he's playing it. If I had to assume back into the Rhydon here, he's going to predict that and go for high jump kick. Rhydon's very tanky though, especially with that Eviolite. I'm not sure if this will even do half. And it is only a Scarfed Cinderace, not Life Orb or Bandit or anything like that. Most often you see heavy duty boots so that it can use the Court Change as well as Pyro Ball. Scarf here more than likely for that Darmanitan, as we said before. High jump kick stays in. Wow. Still took a chunk. Stun Spore. Okay. So now the Darmanitan will definitely outspeed when it comes in later. If he is Scarfed, which I assume. I wonder if Slirty's able to tell that it's Scarfed. I don't think either of them have really done much to show that that's a Scarfed one. So he could just predicting that it's heavy duty boots. Into Jellicent. Ooh, is he going for high jump kick? Oh, wow. That was a really lucky full para for Burrboy. Jeez, oof. That would have been really nice for Slirty. Alright, Jellicent here. Looks like he's bringing in Clefable. Wonder if Jellicent's just going to go for a Hex to try to get some extra damage off on that. Clefable comes out, Strength Sap. Let's see. Attack drop not really mattering much. They have 3 minutes left in the match. Alright. It's grind time. They kind of got to decide what they're going to go for. Hopefully they don't take too long on these turns. Thunderbolt to try to hit the Jellicent for super effective. Whiffs so we can get the Hex damage off later. We'll see if Thunderbolt does a lot. Under half. So this is especially defensive Jellicent as well. Really interesting team on Slirty's part. I'm guessing that the Rhydon is fully physical then. Seeing that it's especially defensive Jellicent, Sweeper Cloyster. I had to assume max HP, max defense Rhydon. Maybe max HP, max attack. Not sure what he does with that though. Darmanitan is definitely max attack, max speed. Nice prediction. Came in. 2 minutes left. Let's see. Alright, what's he going to bring in on this? Ooh, Gyarados coming in. Let's see if he went for Rock Blast. Nice shiny Gyarados. That was given away as the shiny Magikarp max raid that was going on. Gets up Stealth Rocks. A little late here. We've definitely opted for an attack just to be able to win this time war, because there's no way that they're both getting through each other's teams. Thunder Punch. Wow. That's definitely some special tech just for going against Burrboy here. Alright, so now that he sees that he is a sub, he could go for Rock Blast, just so he can break the sub and do some damage. Ooh, it's getting down to the wire. 50 seconds left here. Appletun comes out. Alright, Thunder Punch. That's a 4 times resist. Does nothing. Ooh. 30 seconds. Just about. Alright, let's see. Apple Acid going for damage. If I had to assume, Slirty just has to switch out into something and hope that he's got enough health to win it. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's definitely going to put Burrboy up ahead of Slirty, so 5 seconds left. They're not going to be able to get in another move here. So that's going to be Burrboy winning first round. Very interesting teams on both parts. Pretty common sets, I'd say, for majority of the Mons. But I think that was overall a good game. Again, that 20-minute timer really coming into play. Very annoying that we can't get a little bit extra time like in other games. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.